I was going to try and keep this bike nice for as long as possible. I lasted 1 day before taking it out in the rain and snow. I actually got to the lift in time. Hello.
Some of them badges for you.
Is this one we broke?
No. I can't find that one. I put that one down somewhere. It's lost in the ether.
It's on a customer's bike, mate.
I fear I've put it on my bike, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm so used to working on wax bikes that it's not a problem. So when you then get a chopper come in that's got oil over his bike, and you get oil on your white t-shirt...
Mate, that is all your fault.
It's my fault.
Fourth cat's hat.
I should have realised idiots come in with oil, change your t-shirt, wrap yourself in cling film so you don't get filth everywhere. But no.
Should have wrapped the whole room in cling film like Dexter.
Yeah. I'm mildly upset about that.
We actually had a comment like, don't let George anywhere near that new bike with tools. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. And look what I've gone and done. I don't know if it's because we got the studio lights out, but everything looks filthy. I'm switching the standard Dura-Ace crank out for an infocrank. Here's a question for you viewers. This is a Mavic Spark drone that George has nicked from his mate. We're going to be taking this to CADE. Does this produce a good enough image? Is it full HD? I don't actually know.
1080.
1080p?
Yeah.
How good is it in comparison to the Mavic Air, which is the one I was hoping to get? Might still manage to secure one before CADE. We will see. If not, this is the backup. I mean, it's small. All right, in the least salesy way possible, because I know you've worked for this company for like 7 years. You've been selling these power meters. Why are they the best ones? In a non-salesy way.
They're just better at gathering data to a very high degree of accuracy. That's pretty sales, isn't it? If your power meter isn't very good at gathering data, that means its results are always going to be inconsistent. Just geeks made it. Because is that a good way to put it? A bunch of other really geeky people that are good at winning like gold medals. Like, what do you want? Oh, we want this. And like, cool, we'll go make one of these. And it was just, there's like, what's the best it could possibly be? And it's made that.
Because British Cycling now use them, right?
British Cycling.
They all switched from SRM to those.
Yeah. What they were working with previously, they didn't have consistency of data across the whole range of the other products. So it means they couldn't compare athletes, they couldn't compare one crank on Brad's bike to another crank on Brad's bike. And that's because data is really difficult to work with. If you don't have a really, really high degree of accuracy, you cannot have a measure of consistency day to day. So they just basically got a bunch of geeks. Like the guy who writes the algorithm for this stuff is just so smart. It's painful. I have conversations with him. I don't understand 95% of the words he uses. The answer to the question is it's all about data quality. If it's a common misconception, and I hear so many people say, and I think they do it to wind me up, that, oh, it doesn't matter if it's accurate as long as it's consistent, right? You must have heard that. Loads of people say that. That's a nonsensical statement. If you say that, you have been given those words without knowing what those words mean. You don't have consistency without a very high degree of accuracy in the first place. Because if you don't know what 0 feels like today, you ain't gonna know tomorrow, and therefore you have no way of benchmarking and creating a consistent power curve. So if anyone says to you, doesn't matter if it's accurate, it needs to be consistent, you're right in a way, it needs to be consistent, but you can't have one without the other. That's just how the maths works. And that's not out of my mouth, that's out of the mouth of the top guys at the absolute pinnacle of the sport that know about numbers. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Come on, spin. No, try harder. Were you going to run your wheels tubeless?
Well, I have no idea what's currently being run. I haven't actually checked.
Let's assume it's got a tube in there.
Yeah, they're just normal Rubino Pros. So SpinOnThese, I'm going to be going up to Drew's workshop and he's going to be making me some 58mm deep carbon wheels. So they're going to be faster aerodynamically than these.
Yeah.
He really likes his tubeless setup. I don't know if they'll be tubeless ready, but I don't have to ride them tubeless.
What about on bike number 2, which can be a bit more gravelly? Would you go for like a wider wheel profile, which in my mind lends the tubeless working better?
On the gravel one now, I've got the Holy wheels.
Yeah.
Which are the other 58mm wheels that I rode across America. Never tried road tubeless. What do you think? The thing is, the tyres that I've been using for gravel recently, being those Clement Strada ones, which are only 28mm.
Right.
And they've just got a filed edge. They're great for riding on the road and they're good for using on gravel.
I reckon you'll use those this year for when you do
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're fast. With the Lands End John O'Groats thing,
Right.
GB Duro, that's
Yeah.
half the time is going to be spent on gravel. Half
Yeah.
of it's on the road. And if you're riding big knobbly tyres, you're going to be slow on the road.
True.
You're almost better off just struggling a little bit on the real tough sections and then making up the time on the road where you'll be way faster.
You're riding with Bobby Quick, so you want to slow yourself down a little bit, mate. You don't want to be dropping the guy.
New one.
Jimmy lad's a fucking hero. I need a new one for tomorrow.
That looks really good over that t-shirt.
Today it arrived. It's my other one. It's too big.
Losing weight, you're on the Will Girling diet plan.
I've got the strategy. I just eat all the things that Chris doesn't. So anything he leaves, I eat.
Cheese.
As well as my own meal.
Nice.
It's a really, really good looking bike.
Thank you.
I was just looking at it a minute ago from the rear. And it's a stark improvement on...
Have you seen, Jess? Have you seen the one which is like copper plated? Is that your one? It's not yours. No, give it back. How out of date? It's been nicked already.
This is my favourite colourway of it as well. It's really good. The red.
Not the Ramato.
Tomato.
Tomato one. No, Ramato. Wilier do that other cool colour scheme, which I didn't get. I got the red one, but they do one which is like copper plated. Ramato. We're just heading to our standard little photo spot. Take some snaps now. We've got all the jam bits on. This is horrible.
Welcome to January in London.
Go, mate.
Bye.
There you go. Just leave them in there.
Bye.
Right, I'm going to leave that with you. Okay?
Okay.
At work.
Okay, at work. Car park crib.
Safe with you.
Car park crib.
I think Jess needs to go indoors.
It's cold.
It's freezing.
Would anyone go outside on a bike with us?
You know, I'm going to do a lot of this weekend. Hanging out on Swift in the warm.
I'm going to get my Zwift set up.
We can ride together.
Oh, you're going
Like
to do...
together but apart.
All round Regent's Park?
Yeah.
You can do that one with the treadmill and the running.
No.
Because there's no way you're riding your bike inside.
I'm going to try, mate. I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to you joining me virtually.
I'm going to train home. See you choppers later. Walking sucks. It's freezing cold. Bring on Spain. Look, someone got loads of punches. It's you.
Just pick me up again on one of your journeys. You just go off and then you just pick me up because I'm unemployed.
You always appear.
I don't really have a lot going on at the moment. So. If anyone wants to give me a job,
She has been stuck indoors at home because it's been raining the whole time. But you had job interviews. She's been on the phone, job interviews. I'm going to go and try and find some nails.
we're gonna make our house look like a house and not a bike shop, which it does at the moment.
You alright there?
Yeah, just did a turbo sesh. It's all about that ankle strength. I wish I had pedals on here.
So, there we go. Turbo setup is nearly done. Trying to get it all ready, so when I come back from CADE, I will be able to do some Zwift, if the weather is still shit. It's been really frustrating trying to get training done, because the weather is just so bad. It's not like it's snowing that much, because it's freezing overnight. Every single day we wake up, there's ice all over the roads, and it's just not safe. However, it's supposed to be warm enough tomorrow. Myself and Daisy are going to head across London, meet up with Jimmy, check out some of the new Attacus kit stuff they've been doing. I need to get this edit done. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.